The invention of fire was humanity's first great sacrifice. Thus, every invention can be seen as a form of sacrifice. The knowledge gained from it as Veda, and the transmission of that knowledge through meters as the method of preservation. Human civilization evolved from primitive survival instincts in the jungle to the complex societies we see today. The development of abstract thinking allowed humans to conceptualize forces beyond immediate perception, such as spirits or deities. The birth of structured societies. 10,000 to 3000 BCE, monogamy became more common, though polygamy existed. The Vedas were never written. Even Sanskrit language did not have any writing script. Vedas were composed in short form as hymns in meters, so that the knowledge can be memorized easily and transferred to generations after generations. Marriage, seen as a sacred duty, vivaha, in India. Extramarital affairs, particularly for men, were common in many cultures. During this period, Indian philosophers, rishis, gave the idea of non-dualism. Foundation of Indian philosophy, the Upanishads, Vedanta, were composed. Arranged marriages dominated. Later, in the modern age, love marriages started gaining recognition. Dualism and Bhakti movement emerged in the Middle Age and reshaped Indian culture, literature, and music. In modern age, Neo Vedanta movement was started by Sri Ramakrishna Paramhamsa. At Universal Vedanta, we have started Neo Non-Dualism Vedanta Movement.
Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Dear viewers, welcome back to our channel. Today, we continue with the interpretation of the 5th sloka of the 2nd Brahmana in the 1st chapter of the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. In this session, we will explore the evolution of human civilization in detail. Before we start part 3, I recommend watching our previous episodes covering evolution of life, how life began on earth, the formation of the universe, the formation of the solar system, meditation on Biraj, the origin of the universe, and our introduction to the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. We also have a series on the Isha Upanishad, which unveils the secrets of the self. You can find links to these playlists and videos in the description and in the top right corner of the screen. Sayekshata yadiva imam abhimasya kanyo karishya iti. English translation. He thought, if perchance I kill this baby. When I was a child, I used to play with my elder sister and her friends, creating a virtual world of dolls. In this sloka, the Rishi addresses a fundamental question. How did life begin on this planet? Based on scientific evidence such as fossils, isotopic and molecular data, life on Earth likely began between 3.5 to 4 billion years ago. The RNA world hypothesis proposes that life began with the formation of RNA molecules. The hydrothermal vent hypothesis suggests that life may have originated near hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor. The Rishi explains that Hiranyagarbha created a variety of species, including humans and animals, as part of a divine plan. Evolution of life. Let's now journey from the early RNA molecules to modern humans through the complex process of evolution. Let us see the evolution of life on a timeline for last billion of years. 3.5 to 4 billion years ago, life began with self-replicating molecules like RNA. 540 million years ago, the Cambrian explosion saw rapid diversification, leading to complex body plans in ancestors of modern animal phyla. 500 to 400 million years ago, life began to colonize land. 65 million years ago, an asteroid impact led to the extinction of dinosaurs. 2 to 3 million years ago, the genus Homo emerged, eventually leading. In part 1, I mentioned that in this sloka, the Rishi addresses a fundamental question. How did life begin on this planet? The Rishi explains that Hiranyagarbha created a variety of species, including humans and animals, as part of a divine plan. Alongside this, the Vedas, the meters, and sacrifices were also created. In the last video, I discussed how the evolution of life took a long journey to create biodiversity. The invention of fire was humanity's first great sacrifice. Controlling fire helped early humans survive the cold, defend against fierce animals, and roast meat. This new food habit played a crucial role in nurturing their mental ability. Thus, fire alone helped them transition from being jungle animals to social beings. This may be why fire sacrifices became a significant ritual. And even today, we continue to worship fire in many traditions. Before reaching the stage of composing the Rig Veda and other Vedas, human settlements migrated across thousands of kilometers, journeying from the jungles of Africa to different parts of the earth. Once they left the jungle, they underwent a series of social, cultural, religious, and linguistic evolutions, ultimately shaping the human civilization we see today. One that has now advanced to machines, robotics, and artificial intelligence. The future holds even more exciting transformations. However, this evolution wasn't sudden. Everything developed over time as knowledge, Veda, was shared and passed down through generations. Meters played a crucial role in this transmission. Before the invention of writing, early humans developed a technique to preserve and pass down knowledge by composing information in structured meters. This was a marvelous innovation, allowing knowledge to be memorized and transferred with precision. Thus, every invention can be seen as a form of sacrifice. The knowledge gained from it as Veda, and the transmission of that knowledge through meters as the method of preservation. This process may have taken 2 to 3 million years. Now let us move back in time and explore how human civilization was built brick by brick. Evolution of human civilization. Human civilization evolved from primitive survival instincts in the jungle to the complex societies we see today. This journey, spanning millions of years, was driven by our ability to adapt, communicate, and innovate. Early human existence, prehistoric era. Our ancestors lived as hunter-gatherers, relying on nature for food and shelter. Early humans formed small tribal groups, developed stone tools, and gradually learned to control fire. Polyamorous or loosely structured relationships were common, ensuring genetic diversity and cooperation for survival. Once they controlled fire, one of the nature's force, that increased the speed of their cognitive development. They started consuming roasted animal meat more and more. Increased protein intake made them stronger, intelligent, and abstract thinker. As nature was very harsh those days, our poor ancestors were clueless, helpless, and frightened by nature. The development of abstract thinking allowed humans to conceptualize forces beyond immediate perception, such as spirits or deities. Hence, this event is the foundation stone of religious development. Even today, we can see fire is worshipped in many religions. Language emergence 100,000 to 50,000 BCE. Communication likely began with gestures and simple sounds, evolving into structured speech. Over time, distinct languages emerged, shaping cultural identities and knowledge sharing. Music and rhythm, prehistoric times. Music likely started with natural rhythms, clapping, drumming on objects, or vocal chanting. Early humans used rhythms in rituals, work, and storytelling, paving the way for structured meters in poetry. The birth of structured societies, 10,000 to 3000 BCE. The agricultural revolution, circa 10,000 BCE, transformed human life, leading to permanent settlements and surplus food. People began to domesticate plants and animals. This enabled specialization of labor, social hierarchies, trade, and governance. Development of villages and towns started during this period. Because of unequal barter system, certain individuals or groups had more power and wealth than others. Taking born in a powerful or rich family was advantage. This period saw the emergence of social stratification, which later evolved into caste-based systems. Concepts like karma and rebirth also gained prominence, influencing ethical and religious thought. Marriage became a means to control property, inheritance, and family structures. Monogamy became more common, though polygamy existed, particularly among powerful leaders. Women's roles were often tied to domestic and reproductive duties. Marriage was often tied to religious ceremonies and fertility gods. Early writing and literature, circa 3000 BCE. With the rise of civilizations in the Indus Valley, Mesopotamia, Egypt, and China, early scripts like cuneiform and hieroglyphs appeared. Poetry, often in metered verse, became a way to preserve stories, laws, and religious hymns. It is believed that even before this era, language like Vedic Sanskrit were used in composition of Rig Veda, the Samaveda, and the Yajurveda. While Vedic Sanskrit is ancient, linguistic scholars generally date its emergence closer to the second millennium BCE. The Vedas were never written. Even Sanskrit language did not have any writing script. Vedas were composed in short form as hymns in meters, so that the knowledge can be memorized easily and transferred to generations after generations. Religion's emergence. As societies grew, structured polytheistic religions developed, with priests, temples, and rituals guiding people's lives. In India, Vedic rituals such as sacrifices or yagna was developed during this time. Classical age, the age of philosophy, art, and spirituality, 1500 BCE to 500 CE. This period saw the rise of great civilizations like India, Greece, Rome, and China, where literature, science, and religion flourished. Marriages were formalized by law and religion. Dowries, arranged marriages, and social hierarchies played crucial roles. Marriages were political or economic arrangements. However, marriage, seen as a sacred duty, vivaha, in India. Extramarital affairs, particularly for men, were common in many cultures. refinement of music and poetry. Instruments evolved and structured music systems developed in cultures like Vedic India, ancient Greece, and China. According to historians, sacred texts like the Rig Veda were composed in precise meters, combining spirituality with artistic expression. However, this statement is not proven, and we believe the Vedas were composed long ago. The Samaveda were composed as melodies and chants. The Indian Dhrupad classical music was born from the Samaveda. Religious evolution. During this period, Indian philosophers, rishis, gave the idea of non-dualism, foundation of Indian philosophy. The Upanishads, Vedanta, were composed. Polytheism matured, Indian, Egyptian, Greek traditions, while monotheism emerged, Hinduism, Judaism, Zoroastrianism. Philosophies of Sankhya, Yoga, Nyaya, Vaisheshika, Mimamsa, Jainism, Buddhism, Charvaka also emerged. Later, major faiths like Christianity and Islam spread across regions, influencing culture, governance, and ethics. Philosophers like Socrates, Plato, Confucius also emerged during this period. Advances in science, mathematics, and medicine in India, Greece, and China laid the groundwork for future developments. Later, Middle Ages, circa 500 CE to 1500 CE, and the Modern Age, 1500 CE to present, were involved in war, cultural exchange, renaissance, colonialism, religious conversions, technological advancements, scientific discoveries, exploration, capitalism, communalism, socialism, social movements, global conflicts, and globalization reshaped human civilization. In the Middle Age, marriages were tightly controlled by religious institutions. Arranged marriages dominated. Later, in the modern age, love marriages started gaining recognition. Though they were still rare, divorce was difficult. But nowadays, love marriages and divorce is common, and gay marriages started getting recognition in many societies. Language and literature flourished. Printing technology democratized knowledge, leading to an explosion of literature, philosophy, and poetry across cultures. Internet made that knowledge and information available to everyone's fingertips. Now AI started consolidating world knowledge and giving answers, ideas, and many more. Music expanded. Classical traditions gave way to diverse musical forms, blending old rhythms with new instruments and electronic innovations. Religion transformed. Traditional religions coexisted with new philosophical movements, emphasizing personal spirituality, interfaith dialogue, and scientific inquiry. Dualism and Bhakti movement emerged in the Middle Age and reshaped Indian culture, literature, and music during this period. In modern age, Neo Vedanta movement was started by Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa. Mindfulness, meditation, and the yoga became household names nowadays. At Universal Vedanta, we have started Neo Non-Dualism Vedanta movement. The evolution of human civilization is a journey from survival to self-awareness. Language, music, meter, and religion played central roles in shaping human expression, identity, and purpose. As we advance, these elements continue to evolve, preserving our heritage while adapting to new cultural landscapes. In part 4, we'll discuss on eternity of death. Thank you for joining us in this journey of Universal Vedanta. Don't forget to share this video, like and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon for notifications on new sessions. Share your thoughts and questions in the comments and follow us on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram and X. Links and QR codes are provided on the screen. Have a great day and see you in the next video.